Welcome everyone to my kitchen. This is Jen's Joyful Kitchen. I'm Jen Haugen. I'm your Pampered Chef consultant, and I'm super excited to be welcoming you all here today, tonight. And I'm just excited to get started. I'm going to be teaching you my 5 summer essentials that you need for your backyard party right now. Because I know we're all getting together, right? And you want to have some impressive spreads, but you want to keep it easy, and you definitely want to keep it safe, considering, we don't want any foodborne illnesses, right? But enough of that kind of stuff, right? So we're going to have some fun tonight, and I am going to be giving away free shipping to one lucky winner who is a very engaging participant in our video tonight. So be sure that you're answering all my questions. That just makes it more fun, but I'm going to reward one of you with some free shipping. So stay to the end and you will be entered in with that. Just answer my questions as we go. So the first question is, where are you from? Tell us where you're from in the comments below. Where are you watching from? What state or what city or what couch are you watching from? So let me know below. I'm also going to be giving away a couple of other prizes at the end, so be sure you're staying tuned to the very end as I will be sharing more details about that. So let's start with something fun. I like to do this or that. Let me show you my this or that. This summer is all about kind of getting back to maybe some of the things that we normally were used to, and sometimes we need some on-the-go snacks for that, or we're also thinking we need a little bit more healthier choices. I know I took a look at my snack drawer and I was like, we need to healthify this a little bit. So here's a couple go-to products for me for healthy snacks, and I want to know which one you're going to choose, this or that. So let's go with this first. This is our microwave popcorn maker. This is such a great product. You can see it's actually collapsible. And then you just open up the lid here and then you pop it open. This is totally dishwasher safe too. So you put in your oil and your kernels and your salt or whatever kind of seasoning you like, and then you pop the lid on and you pop it in the microwave for about 2.5 minutes. It is so easy, and you have this really nice whole grain snack. This is the family size version. There's also, and this one makes about 12 cups of popcorn. You use this little cup right here that comes out to actually measure. So it's 2 of these for the family size. And then there's also the smaller version, which is 5 cups, and that's just 1 cup of the kernels then too. So I love it. Look at how easy it is to store. You don't have to worry about oily stuff in your sink because it goes right in the dishwasher. So easy. Now here's another one. This is that. So that is this, the microwave popcorn maker right here. And that is our snack bar maker. I love this. If you have kids on the go, if you're on the go and you're like, oh my goodness, I just need some healthy snacks, get the snack bar maker, because you can make snacks that are either freezable in it, or you can even bake granola bars in it. And then they just literally pop right out because this is all silicone. You can use the cover and just pop the whole thing in the freezer. One of my favorites that my family loves is Monster Cookie Granola Bars. And they're so easy because it's oatmeal, peanut butter, honey, vanilla, and then some mini chocolate chips and some mini M&Ms. And then I just mix it up and I portion them with the large scoop. And then you use this little spatula that comes with it and you just slide it across. It's so easy. And then you just pop this whole thing in the freezer for about a half an hour and they're ready to go. So which one are you gonna pick? This or that? Let me know in the comments below so I can see what is the most popular. Both healthy snacks, right? Okay, now before I get started showing you my 5 summer essentials, I want to know what some of your summer favorites are from Pampered Chef. So do you have some top favorites that you're always using in your kitchen? I guess it doesn't matter if it's summer, any time of the year. Let me know below, what are some of your favorites? I know some things that really come to mind a lot when people are sharing their favorites. Let me share with you a couple of them. The mix and chop. This is great for using for your ground beef, ground chicken, ground pork. And you just do it right in the pan and you crumble it and it just works so easy. There's like 10 other uses for it, so don't think it's just for ground meats. Another one, maybe you have this one. This is the food chopper, otherwise known as the stress reliever. So you can do like your crushed Oreos, you can do onions, celery. There's so many uses for it. Let me know if you have this or the mix and chop. Let me know if you have that. And let's see what some of your favorites are. And also another one that is the smooth edge can opener. So this is another top favorite. I actually had a mom contact me. She's like, oh my goodness, I need 2 smooth edge can openers for both of my boys. They're both like in their lower 20s, and one of them seriously cut their fingers and had to go to the ER because they had another style of can opener, and you know, it leaves the jagged edges and it just totally ripped his fingers. So you know what? This is much cheaper than an ER visit. So the smooth edge can opener. So let me see some of your favorites below in the comments. Just let me know what they are so I can share those along the way too. So let's dive into the 5 summer essentials that you need for your next backyard party. Whether it's in your backyard, on your patio, on your deck, at the picnic shelter, doesn't matter where it is. So have you ever been to a gathering though, and you look at the spread and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited to eat some of these foods. But then you look and you're like, oh my goodness, it's like 95 degrees out. How long has that potato salad been sitting there? Should I eat that? Or maybe you're like, you know, I would love to bring something like baked beans, but I'm going to a picnic that has no power to plug in. So what am I gonna do? How do I keep them hot? I've got the solutions for you, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So I'm gonna start with the first thing, and this is what you need for your beverages. So we're gonna do the whole picnic layout here. So let's start with the beverages. So I know when I was growing up, Kool-Aid was like the thing of choice for kids, right? Well, I made a little Kool-Aid, and this is also really good for adults too, like margaritas. If you love margaritas and you want a simple 4-ingredient recipe, just say margarita in the comments below and I will send it over to you. It's so good and so easy, so delicious. So this is the Quickster Pitcher, and this is so easy because you just put your mix in of whatever you're trying to mix together, and then the plunger is right here, and you just plunge it together and it mixes it. You don't need another spoon. You don't need to worry about having another utensil. There's also a little spout here where you can do the straining or just wide open or closed, so you don't have to have it like, you know, all splashing all over the place, but super easy. This is actually the 2-quart. We also have a family size. That's the 4-quart gallon size. They're both slimline like this, so they fit in your door of your refrigerator. They're fantastic. So I love using these for backyard picnics. I love it because it's clear and you can see what it is. Another thing that I love is making infused water with the cold brew pitcher. So this is my first summer essential. Have the right beverage container. Which one will it be? Is it the Quickster pitcher or is it the cold brew pitcher? So this one's actually glass, this one's plastic. And what I love about this is right now I'm infusing some water with some berries. So you can see I've got some strawberries and blueberries in there. There's a plastic insert that's like a filter, and you just put your items in there that you want to infuse. It also comes with the other filter where you put your coffee grounds or your tea grounds, and you can make iced tea, you can make cold brew coffee, and you do it all by letting it sit on your counter for about 24 hours and it'll infuse. And then once it's infused, then you can store it in the refrigerator. When you do cold brew coffee, it's actually lower in acidity, so it's kind of nice for people that don't or can't have a lot of acid. So the cold brew pitcher is really sleek also. It looks really modern and fresh. So it's got this nice grip around it too, and then the top comes off so you can clean it out really well too. So that's my first summer essential. So I'm just gonna move these over here so they're not, I don't spill them because that sometimes happens when I've got all my things. So the next summer essential I want to share with you is the large square Coolant serve. So this is one of my favorite things because there's so many different uses for it. So it comes like this, and this is the large square, so it actually is nice and big. Comes with these 2 inserts, so you can use these for all kinds of things like burger toppings, taco toppings, fruit platters, veggie platters, whatever you want to think of, you can use it for. And here's where the magic happens. These are the cool and serve freezer inserts. You put these in the freezer. I just keep mine stored in the freezer, so then when they're ready, or when I'm ready, I just take them right out. They are going to keep your food cold for up to 4 to 6 hours. So you don't have to worry about, oh my goodness, is my fruit staying cold? Don't pack it all away in the cooler where no one can see it. Instead, you get a cool and serve, large square cool and serve tray, and you will be set. So then these just sit right on top, and then you've got the nice clear lid that goes over the top so people can see it. You can also use these, if you saw the little divots, these are for deviled eggs. So you just flip these around, and it does it for both. So you can flip them around, so you have 2 dozen deviled eggs, and then you don't put the trays in, you just put them on. So that's really great too. And then you can also get a different tray as well, where it's got a little bit different setup, and that's this one. This one's like the kind of like the, it's got a look where it kind of looks circular. And then you can put your fruit dip in the middle. So I've got lots of different fruits in there, and I thought I'd show you how you can cut up a pineapple really quick so that it's easy. And this is our pineapple wedger. So I'm just gonna cut the top off here, and you wanna make it straight. So this looks like a good one. If you've never picked a good pineapple or unsure of how to do that at the store, very simple. You just pull out the center leaf. If it comes out really easily, it's ready and ripe. So that is really easy. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the pineapple wedger and you just place it over the top, and then you just rock it all the way down. And what this does is allows it to cut it in half, take the skin off, and core it all at the same time. So then you get down to the very bottom and you're like, okay, well, it's still attached. Yep, that's normal. You just take your little white cover and you do the final push, and then you have the planks that come off. These are great for grilling chicken or salmon on, so don't throw those away. But then you have your 2 chunks of pineapple all ready to cut up. How cool is that? So that's our pineapple wedger. I'm gonna move this over and wash my hands super quick, but then you can put your pineapple right inside your coolant serve, and then you have this very colorful array of fruits that go with that dip. So how cool is that? So that's my second summer essential, the large square coolant serve. We do have a small square coolant serve too, so if you're interested in the smaller one, that one's great for veggies and fruit dips and things like that too, or chips and salsa. But just wanted to share with you how nice it is to have it stay cool. It looks pretty. It's awesome. So that's my second one for you. Let me know what you would put in the coolant serve if you are bringing it to your next picnic. All right, so the third thing I have for you is Grandma's potato salad. You know, we love it, but then sometimes we're like, well, how long's it been sitting there? You know, recently we had our son's graduation party, and I used the 2.5 quart Coolant Serve bowl. So this is my third summer essential. So this is part of the Coolant Serve collection. And this is fantastic because, again, it has the freezer insert all at the bottom to keep it nice and cold for 4 to 6 hours. So I can actually feel this, it's nice and cold, like this has been in the freezer. So you just take that freezer insert, put it in the freezer for yourself, and then you can have your potato salad. And the bugs are gonna stay out because you have this nice lid that allows it to be secure, but also clear so that you can see inside. So you don't have to worry about, you know, those mayo-based salads that you're like, I used this for our graduation party and it kept it cold for 4 to 6 hours. Contrast that to another gathering that we were at, and the host had put potato salad in a bowl, but then in another bowl that was like, kind of had some ice in it, but it was totally melted. It was just sitting in water. And number one, it doesn't look that good because it looks like it's been sitting there all the time. Number two, it's not that safe because it hasn't been at the right temperature. So this is gonna save you a lot, and it looks nice, and you'll use it all year round. So that's the 2.5 quart Coolant Serve. You can also get the 1 quart Coolant Serve. So this is the smaller version. This is great for dips like guacamole, salsa. Maybe you make chicken salad to go with crackers, things like that. Smaller versions of salads. But it also comes in a kit where you can get the avocado tool and the guacamole seasoning, and you can get the 3 of these, and these would be $49. You do save some money when you get the set. So that's another great thing for your picnic, your summer essential. So that was number 3. Are we on number 3? Okay, and number 4 I want to share with you is, you know, what if you're wanting to keep something hot? You know, sometimes we go to something and there's just nowhere to plug in, and you might be in charge of bringing the beans, and you're like, okay, what am I going to do about that? So here's what I love. These are the insulated serving bowls, and these are awesome because they keep your food hot for 2 hours. So what I like to do is I heat up my baked beans on the stovetop, for example, or even in the microwave, and then I pour them into my insulated serving bowl. I do quite a bit of them, so I use the 2.5 quart, and then take them, and they'll be hot for 2 hours, and they go like it's great because they're super hot. And also I love the fact that, again, it has a clear lid, so nobody has to guess and remove the lid every time and remove the heat, you know, that's sitting in there. So if they don't want it, they don't have to lift it up. And then also, here's a really cool thing too, you know, there's so many lids we always have to deal with. Here's a little notch on here, so it just sits like that right on the bowl, and it keeps it, you know, out of everybody's way. So this is the 2.5 quart version. You know, I use these all the time, like even for pancake mornings. Put the pancakes in here, put the eggs in here, and inevitably someone isn't like on time to breakfast, so this keeps it hot and I don't have to worry about it. This is the smaller version. This is the 1 quart. So you can get these as a set and save a little money. They're $95 together as a set, or you can get them individually as well. So that's my 4th summer essential. I think you're gonna love. It is fantastic. Now, here's a really fun thing. You can get the outdoor entertaining set, which is the large square cool and serve. I'll just kind of put them all together here. It's the 2.5 quart insulated serving bowl. It's the 2.5 quart cool and serve bowl. And then it's also the family size Quickster Pitcher. So you can get the 4 of these items. You can get them all for $178, and then you're gonna get free shipping and the free gift of the month this month. So that's gonna be awesome too. So you get some fun freebies. Or you can host your own party and then get the 4 of these items all for half price, so $89. Which one are you gonna choose? Let me know if you wanna host your own party. You can grab them all. I love them. You'll love them all year round. Having them available is just fantastic. Even, you know, in the winter time, I'm using my Cool and Serve. I use it for a salad bar in my fridge. I just cut up all my vegetables. I keep them all in there. I can use them for salads, stir fries, whatever I want. So that's another fun little tip. Okay, now, and then, so if you're looking for that, it's on page 16 and 17 of our catalog. So that's got the outdoor entertaining set, shows you all the things that come with it. Imagine, you know, like a fun taco bar or walking taco bar, burger bar, all those different things that you can do. Speaking of burgers, okay. You know, how many of you have been making a lot of burgers? Or maybe you have some favorites, like you love to go to the restaurant. We're all starting to go to more restaurants and you're like, oh my goodness, I just love burgers. I want to show you a quick healthy version of a burger and how you can really turn your own kitchen into a restaurant. And it's using the Deluxe electric grill and griddle. So before I turn it on, I'm going to show you a couple things about it, why I love it. I used to have a few years ago, indoor grill. It was so hard to clean. Like the plates never came out. I had to try and like get it under the water without getting the wetness underneath where the cord was. But here's what I love, like the plates come out, comes with the grill plates as well as the griddle plates. So you're gonna be having a lot of variety of meals with those. You can also get the waffle plates, so that's really fun too. And it is so functional. So not only, I'm gonna start this up now, so I'm gonna turn it on, but you can do all kinds of things with it. So if I'm gonna turn this to the grill setting, and that's the cool thing. There's a grill setting. It actually has a timer and a temp to go with it. So it says 5 minutes at 400 degrees. It's gonna heat up to 400 degrees and then it'll beep at me and say, okay, we're ready. And then guess what? I can just put them on and it'll cook for 5 minutes. It's also got a griddle setting. So if you're doing pancakes, eggs, bacon, all those things for your favorite diner that you love to go to, you can do that at home in a much more inexpensive way and more healthier too. Also, it has the searing setting. So maybe you wanna make like a shrimp hibachi grill style meal. You can totally do that. And it also has panini settings. So you can make your favorite panini. I know I love to go, you know, there's a favorite panini place I love, but it's expensive. When all 4 of us go there, it's like $50. So instead of going there 7 times, I can have this and do this much more. It also makes pizzas. So even your favorite pizzeria you can replicate without having to turn on the oven. You know, it's hot this summer. We don't want to have to heat up the house even more, right? So here's an example of a pizza that you can make. You cook the crust right on there, you flip the crust, add your toppings, and then it actually has a hover mode where it doesn't go all the way down, and so it just melts that cheese and it's delicious. It makes the perfect burgers, it makes the perfect French toast. There's so many great ways you can use this, and it's fast. So if you're ever thinking, oh my goodness, I'm opening the pantry, I'm opening the refrigerator, and I just don't know what I'm gonna make, even though the cabinet is full, guess what? This is gonna be your time saver, your money saver. So instead of like calling for pizza or running through the drive-thru, you can do all of that just so fast and easy because you probably already have all the ingredients, right? So I'm going to show you how to make a black bean burger. So if you're trying to healthify things a little bit, this is how you can do it. And if you want this recipe, just say burger in the comments below and I will send it over to you for sure. But what I've done is I've got some black beans. This is our manual food processor. It works so well to chop things up. And then I also got an egg in here and some super veggie. I did 6 scoops of super veggies in here. Each scoop is another serving of vegetables. So what this is a mixture of mushrooms, pumpkins, parsnips, broccoli, and cauliflower. It's all ground up, like freeze dried, so you can actually see like it's like a powder. And we're just gonna mix that together and stir it all up. And it's gonna be a little bit chunky, and that's totally okay. And the manual food processor is something I absolutely love for doing onions, like, you know, instead of crying about onions, you can just throw them in here and in like 10 pulses, 10 pumps, they'll be ready to go. Okay, that looks good. Grab my little scoop and spread here. So we'll use that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this to our mixture over here, which I've got rice and I've got some breadcrumbs. I've got one of our rubs, which is the Tex-Mex rub. So that's really good. Now these are gonna be super high fiber. You can see how well that chopped it up. It's almost like I'm scraping out refried beans. That's how good that worked. So we've got that. And then we're gonna add some corn. Looking for my towel. Here we go. So to wipe that off a little bit. So I use the Tex-Mex rub. All of our pantry seasonings are all gluten-free and MSG-free. So if you're looking for some really great ways to flavor your food, definitely check that out. And if you want to be part of our Taste Buds Club, that allows you to get 3 of our seasonings every single month along with recipes, and it just gets delivered to you automatically because it's a subscription. So you can definitely do that as well. So I'm going to dump these out. This is our Easy Read measuring colander. I'm going to dump these and drain it. So this is just corn. We're going to add some corn to our black beans mixture. And I just dripped all over. That's how it goes. Okay. And we need about a cup of the corn. So I measure that. So we've got that just like that. And then we're just gonna stir this up. And this is our mixture for our black bean burgers. So this is like your own personal veggie burger that you're making. Super healthy. Got a lot of fiber, got a lot of protein because of the beans in there. And it's gonna have a lot of great flavor because of our Tex-Mex rub as well. All right, this looks really good. Okay. And smells good too. So once you have that, we're just gonna move this back over. I love how the Easy Read measuring colander actually sits on the middle portion of your sink, so it'll just drain out there, just like that. Okay, and then what we can do is use my favorite burger and slider press. So instead of trying to, like, you know, pat it in your hands and then it's too thick, what you can do is make some sliders. This actually has 2 different ways to use it. So you can use it in the bigger burger format, or you can pop the little slider essential accessory in it. And then you can just take your scoop, put a couple scoops in, there we go. And then this is your little spot to, you know, press it down. It even has a little divot maker, so that's perfect too. So you can see that, hopefully. Just kind of go round and round with it. And then now you have this great burger. Now, woo, this is nice and hot. I'm gonna grab my little kitchen spritzer because, you know, when you're doing vegetables, like in a burger form, there's not a lot of fat in it. So you wanna add a little bit of fat. So I'm just spraying. This is our kitchen spritzer. I love it because all you do is put oil in it, and instead of buying, you know, the nonstick spray. And then we're just going to flip this out. There we go. And look at that. Hopefully you can see that. And then all you have to do, press the add button, or press the button where it says add. Now, if you're worried about it like being too, like pressed down too far, you can adjust that because like I said earlier, there's a hover mode for it. But there's our burger. It's gonna cook. This says 5 minutes, it's counting down. So that's the cool thing too, is that it counts down and it's just gonna stop. Inevitably for me out at, on the outside grill, I tend to forget. What time did I put it on? I have no idea. Oh, I better check it. Oh my goodness, it's burnt. Tell me if that happens to you. But this is a great way to not have to worry about that. So I can make up a whole bunch of these. I can even put them in the freezer if I want to make a bunch ahead of time, or this can be for dinner. So whatever you want to do. But that is how easy this grill works. It's fast, it's easy to clean. It makes so many flavorful meals. It comes with this fun cookbook, and you can get it for $3.49, or you can get it at half price by hosting a fun online party. So say party if you want to host a party, because you know what? It's so easy. You invite your friends, I share it all. It's all you have to do. It's a lot of fun. So that's my 5th one, but guess what? I have a bonus. That's the 5th summer essential. I'm just gonna look at that. Oh my goodness, it's giving it grill marks already, and that's the cool thing too. It gives it grill marks. Here's my 5th summer essential. It's brand new, and it's our rectangular cool and serve. So I showed you the square one, I showed you the bowls, but we also brand new have the rectangular one. Now what do I have in here? Something delicious. It's our Icebox Cake. So this is another great recipe. So if you want this recipe, just say Icebox and I'll send it over to you. But this works the same way. If you have like a favorite pudding dessert, taco dip, something that's layered, even like a salad, it's Midwest, so I grew up with like the 7-layer salad. That would be perfect in here because you can see the layers. But you can see, all I did was I took some Oreos and put them on the bottom, then some heavy whipping cream that I whipped up, then another layer of Oreos, then another layer of whipping cream. So this is like the perfect dessert, and then I put on a little crushed Oreos on the top. I used my manual food processor for that. It took like 3 seconds to do that. Now to serve it, you could do some cherries on top. And so this is our brand new cherry and olive pitter. So this is really great. All I did was I put my cherries in here and I pressed it down. I'll show you how this works. I'm gonna eat one. We're stuck to it. These cherries are so good. But if you love cherry desserts, this is like the perfect thing because you can do 4 at a time. I'll just throw them all in here really quick. And then you can watch me do it. So also works for olives. It has an insert for olives that you just press down. You don't get the cherry juice flying all over the place, and it's really efficient because you have 4 and then you can see the pits underneath. So it captures all of that. So that's really cool too. Another great thing for summer. Okay, so I've shared a lot with you. Let me know what's been your favorite thing that I shared. Was it the Icebox Cake? Was it the burgers? Which this looks like it's finished. I mean, to be honest, it's a burger that's made from plants. So we don't have to worry too much about if it's still raw, right? But it's looking good. There's a minute left on it. But remember, make sure you say either burger or Icebox Cake if you want the recipe for that, and I'll definitely send it over to you. But now that you've seen all these great tools, I would love to know which one was your favorite. Was it the large square cool and serve that I shared with you? Was it the grill and griddle? Was it the insulated bowls, the rectangular cool and serve, the 2.5 quart cool and serve bowl, the Quickster Pitcher, the cold brew pitcher? Which one was it? Let us know in the comments. Remember, let us know. I can't wait to know. So that's part of the fun, is what was everyone's favorite? What do you see using in your own kitchen? There's so many great things. I can't share them all with you. So you can look at the catalog. Where did I put it? Here it is. But like I said, where I showed the bulk of the things is pages 16 and 17, along with the Deluxe electric grill and griddle. So I think you're really gonna love that for sure. So also let me know that favorite recipe, because then I can send you that over too. Now finish this sentence. My favorite part of the cooking demo was blank. What was your favorite part? A certain thing you saw, the whole thing, did you like seeing how it all came together? What was your favorite part? Okay, this says it's pretty much done. 8 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's gonna beep now. There we go. So now we have this burger, and now we can put it on a bun. We can put the toppings on it. If you had a burger toppings in your large square Cool and Serve, that would be great. But think of all the vegetables in there. It's got the super veggie enrichables in there. This is one of our new products. You can get that on subscription. It's got all the beans, the corn, all of it. Yum, can't wait to eat it. So let me know, what was your favorite part? Finish that sentence. My favorite part about the demo was blank. Now it's time for a bonus. I want to help you get all these products. You may want to get them all tonight, and I totally am okay with that. Just go ahead and purchase all of them. But if you're thinking, I'd really like to get some of the Cool and Serve tonight, and then I want to get that grill, but I want to get that for half price, I want you to say the words party, because I will connect with you and we will get a party scheduled for you, and you can get it for half price. So normally $349, you can get it for $174. How awesome would that be? And you and your friends will get to see some new recipes, some new ideas for some easy summer meals that you are gonna love, and it's gonna be lots of fun. Remember, I keep it easy for you. So definitely say party below. For those of you that book your own party tonight, I'm actually going to give you your choice of one of our brand new barbecue rubs. We have the Kansas City style barbecue, and we also have the South Carolina style barbecue. So you get to choose one of these as a bonus when you say party, and we get your date on the schedule for this summer, because this is when you want to have a party. It's the best time. And you can even get the Grill and Griddle for 60% off as a special bonus as a host as well. So you might wonder, what are some of the things that happen when you host your own party? Well, number one, when your host has invited all of you here to listen and learn and have some fun together, your host wants you to get the same experience too. So 3 of you booking parties from your friend gives your friend a $50 bonus gift card from Pampered Chef, and some other extra bonus coupons too. So we definitely want to spoil your friend, right? But what else do you get when you host? You never pay full price when you're hosting your own party. You get free products. And so this is a really great opportunity to, whatever things that were on your wish list, you want to get them for free, you can totally do that as a host. Typically with about 10 to 15 orders, you're gonna get $115 to $200 in free products. So that's pretty awesome. You're also going to get 5 half price, up to 5 half price items. So again, anything in the catalog, big, medium, small, doesn't matter what size. You're also going to have a 60% off bonus that every host gets. Depending on the month it is, there's always a special bonus. So we give you some of our favorite tools for 60% off. Can you imagine getting the Grill and Griddle for $134? You can do that as a host. So that's another great bonus there. You also get up to 30% off everything else you want. So nothing is off limits. You can choose all of those things, and you get 10% off for a whole year after that. So I would love to help you. You get me. I'm your person that would love to help you have a successful party, have a fun party, and just overall enjoy your friend time and get to learn some new ideas and see what really can help you in the kitchen. So say party below right now, because I'm gonna give you that special bonus of one of those new rubs that just launched with Pampered Chef. So I'm gonna give you one of those for free when we host your party. So that's my extra bonus surprise prize for you, for those of you. And as many of you that want to take advantage of it, I will give you all a free bottle of one of those barbecue rubs. So that would be really good. All right, so another question I have for you is, if you're thinking, oh my goodness, I could do what she's doing. I cook for my family. I like to go on Facebook and share recipes. I like to go on Instagram and do the same, or I just love Pampered Chef products. I like sharing things with my friends that I love, and I like to have fun. Then you should do what I do. You should join our team. It's so much fun because we all share ideas with each other. We love sharing our products with each other, or with our, with our communities that we live in and online. It's make more out of what you're already doing. I'm making a meal for my family and I'm sharing it with you at the same time. So it's really a win-win for everyone, right? So if you want to know more information, I'd love to give you more. I want you to just ask a question right now below, anything about what it's like to be a consultant, and I will happily answer it for you, and I'll just send you a little information that you can look at. No pressure at all, but I want to give you the opportunity to do that right now. So some questions that might come into your mind are, how many parties do you need to do a month? Or how much does it cost to get started? So let me know if that's one of your questions. How to get started, it's so simple. You actually just pick out one of our new consultant kits, and you'll see those listed in the very back of the catalog. We have 3 to choose from. And so you get to pick one of those out. It gets delivered to you within a couple days, and you can start. And I'm here to support you. Our company's here to support you. And you can start for as little as $99. So that is a really great investment into you, into your family. What could it do for you? It's done so much for my family. It's allowed me to actually quit my day job, and I do this full time. And we have been able to do many things that we wouldn't have been able to do. And I'd love to help you achieve your dreams as well. So ask me a question. I'll send you some information. We're on a mission to help more women find their inner spark in the kitchen. And I want to help you find your spark, because you could be part of our team and do that too. All right, so now it's time to shop. This has been so much fun. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you've learned some things and gotten some really valuable information from what I've shared tonight. But now it's time to shop. So you're gonna go to the party link above in the description of this video, and then you're just gonna choose your host to shop. Our party closes on Thursday night, so you wanna make sure that you get your order in. You have some really great opportunities for you to get some free products. When you have an $80 purchase or more, you're gonna get a free bonus. You're also going to get free shipping when you have a $150 purchase or more. And those are some really awesome things, because those are worth a lot. And remember, I'm gonna choose one person to also win free shipping too. And I wanna share a couple last things with you that are really great for summer. This is the Kernel Cutter. So everybody loves this for sweet corn season. Whether you have kids with braces, you just don't like to eat corn on the cob, or maybe you have a recipe that just needs to have the corn off. This is great, because you just put your corn in a bowl, your ear of corn, and you just go down the ear, and it doesn't spray all over your counter. It's got this little curved blade to it there, so that's really an essential tool for summer, as well as, you can see this is actually used because it's on my grill outside. This is the wooden grill scraper. So this is fantastic, because how this works is that instead of using those bristled brushes to clean your grill, which are actually very unsafe, when I was working at the hospital as a dietitian, we actually had people come in with perforations in their intestine, holes in their intestines, because somehow those little bristles broke off and got into their burger or their steak or whatever, and they ate it. So this is never gonna do that. You just rub this across to your grill once it's nice and hot, and it will form grooves into the edge of it that will conform to your grill. So you get one of those, great for a nice gift too. And also our corn cob knobs, which are brand new too. So you can screw these into your corn on each side, and then they can go right in your hot boiling water, or they can go in the microwave. They won't melt or do anything to your corn, but they'll be cool to the touch when you're ready to eat. So no more burnt fingers. So those were a couple extra bonuses there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Time to get shopping. Let me know what you thought, what your favorite part was, what I can help you with, and I can't wait to have you have the next party as well. Thanks so much for being here.